Hello, welcome to the next edition of 5.0 Deck Techs. Today we're going to be talking about Rural Aggro. Atarka Red, basically, because the deck does play Tarka's command. This is basically the most mainstream form since Thunder's Junctions came out. If you're interested in this series, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification so we're for future videos. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. Let's get there together, and I'll be breaking down a lot of RCQ decks. So amp up for RCQ. Make sure you sub for that. Also, down the link in the description, there's a link to my Patreon/locals if you're interested in supporting the content. You can donate. If you donate $20 a month, you do gain access to me making every month an article and playing your deck through a league. Or you could just do one time for $20. You can get that access to it too. But these are great ways of help supporting me, and let's get into the deck list. So the deck list that has become the mainstream 75 that I see get a lot of 5.0 dumps and prelims and challenges is this 75. There's like no difference at all in the numbers. It seems to be pretty stock. They play a one of Picnic Ruiner over one additional copy of Soulscar Mage. So they cut the Soulscar Mage for one Ruiner just because it's a very explosive attacker and often it will get double strike. So keep that in mind. We do play two Audacities because it does give extra power. It triggers prowess, it gives trample, and if one creature dies, it replaces itself, which is really important. We have two Frenzies to get on to Vein Ripper and Children. 3 Tarka's Command because it hates on life gain, like Amalia also hates on, gives us damage, drug damage, and it pumps our team. We have a couple, I believe, Demonic Ruckus as additional copies of Audacity, so our creatures get menace and trample, and then +1/+1, and we could plot it on turn 1 if we have nothing else to go on. So later on, it could be a free prowess trigger, which is really important, especially if you're trying to do it all in one turn. We have Questing Druid, 4 copies, so we have a little bit of card advantage, and we have a decent sized threat. Then we have our prowess creatures in Show Off and Swiftspear. To protect our stuff, we do have 4 Blossoming Defenses, 4 Playlifiers for a early 1 red burn, 4 Rages because it's just one of the best instant speed cards in the game right now, at least in red. We have 4 Kamuno, so we can play it on turn 1, deal damage, pump our Soulscar Mage, Show Off, Swiftspear, get a lot of damage on turn 2. So sideboard though, we do have a lot of options, and even the Wizards deck's mono red is starting to splash green for Pick Your Poison because of Vein Ripper is so predominant in the format. It's nice to have a Pick Your Poison. Also can get Fable and a few other things in the format. We have a few 1 Rampaging Ferozodon for Amalia, 2 melees because the mirror match is becoming a lot more prevalent. So 4 damage to an opponent's, slick shot, whatever, is quite important. 2 Mage Bane's Lizards, good against Lotus Field, Phoenix. 3 Volleys because it hates on pretty much any Spirits player or Tempo player, stuff like that. It's great in those kind of matchups since they're becoming a lot more prevalent as well. We have 1 Frenzy, additional Frenzy, so we face Shielded, we have an additional copy. We can go down like a Demonic Ruckus or something like that in that matchup. We have 2 Case of the Crimson Pulse, pretty stock now going forward. It's pretty good against control, stuff like that. And then of course we have a free roll of Avenging Gotham, just because why not? You pretty much can play it. And that is our Rural Aggro deck for Pioneer. What do you guys think about this list? Like I said, overall, it's getting the most results. And I don't really want to keep covering this and the other the Niv deck that I did by other deck tech so often, just because of the fact that, it's getting all the results. So the innovation has dropped. So probably expect a less sweet deck list from me, at least not every day. So keep that in mind, just because of the fact that the Pioneer meta is becoming kind of flat, right? So There's a lot of innovation. We found what decks actually stand out from out of the newest stuff from Thunder's Junction, and there might be a couple decks here and there that could maybe get a 5-0 and put up results. But I think the meta is pretty stable now again with the injection of the new cards. So until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification before you head out that door. I'll talk to you soon.